Okay guys, so I haven't been making videos for a while now, and I am very sad that I feel like I have to make a video now because, well, sorry for my look, but I guess you're not expecting anything pretty because you saw the title of the video. So, yeah, I don't really want to run, but I feel like that I made two other videos. One of them is on the Dermalogica Biosurface Peel. And the other one was on the Dermalogica Pro Power peel, I believe. And I made videos on those two ones, and I feel like I really reviewed them the right way, and I was really objective, and I really liked them. Like, I was really satisfied with the results they gave me. However, at some point I felt like the Biosurface peel wasn't really enough for me, so I went over to the Pro peel, and I have been doing the 30-minute version for very long time now. I think at least more than a year. So I have been repeating this treatment for months now, I think every 4 to 6 weeks, and amazing results. Like, honestly, I haven't had any problems with the usual pimples on the jawline. Like, you know, you see that kind of stuff very often in the case of women, I think because of hormones or whatever, but yeah, that's not the point. So as you can see, I look kind of fucked up at the moment. That's because as you read the title, I got kind of burned, and I am very surprised because I just really don't understand how it could have happened and what went wrong, or what's the reason that my skin is reacting to this treatment this way. Because I have, as I said, I have done this very many times, and other than a little bit of redness and maybe a little bit of flaking, I never had any kind of other reaction. And at this point I have kind of serious looking burn wounds on my cheeks, some of on my forehead, here on my chin. And I'm going to include some images that I have made, I have taken with my iPhone a couple of last days. Like, this is Friday and I have done this treatment on Wednesday, so then you will be able to see how it actually developed. I kind of just wanted to make this video because I have been really faithful to Dermalogica for the last 2 years. I have only been using their products on my face, and you know, it's a lot of money. Like, they do make good stuff, but it's also like a lot of money. So I am very surprised at this time I have to make this video on my burn wounds. So yeah, I need to make this in order to make you aware that this can also happen to you, and because it happened to me, and I have done this a million times, like literally never happened. And this is also like not a common reaction to it, I believe. So what happened is that Wednesday I had my treatment. You know, my skin was actually looking fine, but I haven't done it for like 8 weeks, I believe, so 2 months. So I felt like, okay, well, I could just, you know, use a freshen up. And I was really not expecting anything like this to happen. So I walked into my beautician, and, you know, really nice girl, and I don't want to blame her because she's telling me, and I don't have a reason not to believe her, she's telling me that she has completed the exact same treatment as many times before. And for me, it was the only very different thing that I noticed during the treatment is that I had a very harsh feeling of burning sensation on my cheeks. And I also told her, but I was like kind of like, okay, this is different than what I've used to feel before, but I haven't been here for 2 months, so that might be the reason. And I was really like, just get over with it, it's gonna be fine, because I have never experienced any kind of reaction like what I'm experiencing now. So she couldn't have known it, I couldn't have known it, so this is like big question mark. Yeah, so during the treatment, as I said, I experienced this burning sensation, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna be fine, because it has been fine always. I never had any kind of complaints. And after this, I went over, I still had kind of like, after we finished the treatment, I still kind of like felt some kind of burn, but I was like, it's fine, I'm gonna go home and wash it with my Dermalogica Ultra Calming Clean Cleanser, so it's gonna be fine. Then after that I wanted to go to like this drugstore. I needed some small shit, and it's next to the beautician, so I was like, let's get in, let's buy what I wanted to buy. And then, you know, I just glanced into a mirror. They have the Makeup LA and I saw already that it wasn't going fine. Like I'm gonna include a picture here, I had these small red spots on my cheek, which I have never had before. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. That was kind of weird. And then, you know, I texted a couple of images to my friends, just like, hey, I'm out from peeling, is this what I look like? And well, I wasn't really looking okay. I was like redder than ever before, but I also like this burning sensation on my cheeks, which I'm kind of like still feeling days after. It was just not normal. Like I noticed it, but I was still like, it's gonna be fine. So I came home and I quickly washed my face with the ultra calming cleanser, and I applied, you always get this, how do you call it, like a post treatment kit. And then I applied the booster, the barrier booster serum, the water gel, and I believe the sunscreen, because that's really important after the peeling. And I applied it like generously. The same evening my boyfriend came home and he was like, what the fuck happened to your face? And you know, I couldn't really explain because I've never had this before, but as the days went by, okay, today's only the second day, let's be honest. But every day it has gotten, like the spots have gotten darker, and it has like kind of like a purple undertone, which I'm not too sure how it's gonna like look on the video, because at this moment I'm wearing a very thick layer of this product. Is it going to zoom in? This product from La Roche-Posay, I believe. On the second day I have let my beautician know what happened. I sent her a couple of images and her reaction was also like, what the fuck, it has never happened before. And then I don't really see a reason why my skin is reacting the way it is reacting now. Like I'm literally having scars all over my face, and I'm scared that I'm gonna be left with some burn marks. Well, today was the second day and I woke up, and you know, the first thing you do is like you look into the mirror. Well, I cried. I literally cried because I don't really see it. Maybe it's getting a bit darker, and I know it's only the second day, but it's really just shocking to see yourself this way. It's like you were completely fine before you went into the salon, and then this is how you ended up. So this is, to me, I don't have an explanation for this, and I really don't want to blame anyone. I just really want to raise the awareness that besides that you had this treatment before earlier, this can happen. It happened to me, so this can happen to anyone. And you know, my beautician told me that she has sent the images to Dermalogica with small text or whatever, I don't know, I haven't seen it. She hasn't had an answer yet. I also went to my GP. So she was looking at my face and she could tell that I had a couple of blisters, which is really definitely not a first-degree burn. So yeah, she also told me that at this point there's not much to do. I can just keep using the post-peel set, you know, and just keeping it moist as much as possible. So that's also the reason why I'm wearing this thick stuff on my face. And yeah, so I just really hope that it's going to change in the next couple of days. I have never had an experience like this. As I said, I have done this a million times before. I didn't get anything, but at this point I immensely regret that I had that appointment last Wednesday, and I am not willing to go through this again in my life. So I am probably going to stop with it, because yeah, it's just like I cannot explain where the reaction is coming from. I'm not using any kind of antibiotics, nothing like that. So I don't know how, you know, my body could have changed in 2 months this much that it reacted this way. But again, I'm definitely not willing to put myself through this again in my life. So, but thank you for watching the video, and hopefully next time I have better news. If you have any questions or comments, just please leave it in the comment section. Bye! Okay guys, so I am back, and it has been a week since I've made the previous part of the video. And I'm very happy that I did not upload the video last Friday as I planned to. Actually, I did upload it, but I did not make it public. I made it only just private. And also last week Friday, I have mailed Dermalogica to let them know about my complaint. And they have reacted on a Monday, and they reacted in a professional manner. They also told me that many times, even though the peeling has been going fine previously. It can happen due to changes in the hormonal state of your body, or factors outside of you that you react in a different way. To be honest, on Monday my skin was already cleaning up and all those little bits and pieces were coming loose, and I could really see the new fresh skin under the scabs, which felt really good. It was a big relief, you know, it was a big relief. I still had, it might be still a little bit visible, I don't know, I still had a couple of red spots on my cheeks, but I think that they are by now mainly gone, and I am in fact happy with the result. I also think that the skin on the part where it peeled off, it looks much better than on the other parts where it did not, so I might just go back and have my whole face burnt off, I don't know. But it's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, that's actually a huge relief, and I can't say that the next time I will have this treatment again, simply because I'm afraid that it happens again and I just can't stay home for a week like randomly, you know, you still have to go to meetings and stuff, so that would not be a very pleasant surprise if it happened again. But during the recovery period of the, I don't know, I think 5 days, also my beautician was really helpful, and she sent me messages every day just to check up on me, how I was doing and how my skin was doing, so I'm very thankful for that as well. And yeah, she also offered like a free treatment of my choice after my skin has recovered. So not yet, but I think next month I will make use of that. So in the end, it's all fine, and even though it was very scary at first, but now I'm happy with the results. So yeah, so thank you for watching this video and have a nice weekend. Bye!